There are no more second chances. You have to be in form, and I think the pressure now is truly on.
The pressure would 100% be on. It just shows as well, outliers. We saw Kojo's coming in, we saw Dolph coming in. They were causing an upset, and really for me, Kojo's maintaining that high ground, almost out of nowhere, that stairway to heaven. No one saw him up that high, and even when he did, he took out Sig, so that was from Chiefs trying to contest him.
That was a cool play. Wasn't the Reba player coming out, or maybe he dropped outside of the plank, something like that, getting picked up on the way down. Oh, look at that. Match result, yes, Dolph up there on 4 points, as we said. The most points we've seen so far as well. Oh, look at this. Kate's coming through as well. 7 eliminations in that match. Plus he plays 4 points as well. You can see things now, Vanny, really starting to heat up.
Devour as well, Devour, she managed to get 6 eliminations. So finally players, they're like getting frustrated that we're not getting any points. Yeah, these people are playing for placements. It's finally time that we make a push. It's going to be do or die for them. But in this case, remember, even if you just come or just place, you're going to get $1,000. So really there's no dying. It's
pretty good, right? It's pretty good. Everyone's a winner from here on out. Everyone, of course, here today made top 20 in yesterday's heat. So all very skilled players. It's really just the pressure and how they play. Everyone's playing against some players who normally maybe they wouldn't get to play against people with different skill levels to them, things like that. So if you're working through this, you can see some of these players actually picking up points from eliminations, even though they didn't necessarily.
I can't find you.
If you are an aggressive player, you can go in early on. Maybe you do drop tilted, pick up 3 or 4.
He's low key behind me.
Get yourself a point. Again, we said before, if you can try and secure at least 1 point per match, you're going to be in a very good position when we get to the end of match 6.
I think me as well, noticing that when the player population was thinned out a little bit, it just gave them so much more opportunities in that mid to late game. When you have about 40, 30 players remaining, as I said, those battles that break out, it's very, very hard to contain. It's one slip up costs you it. Whereas when there's a
Who's watching this live on Twitch, guys?
Totally different late game.
Let me know.
Everyone felt a lot more composed.
Yeah, everyone playing a little bit more safely, I suppose, right? When you're in that sort of scenario, I mean, there's so many people still left on the field.
Are you smash?
The storm is so
I don't know where to look.
We'll play safe.
I'm looking at the camera when I go there.
Are eliminated. Like, all right, here we go. It's my time to shine. This is how I want to play. I think that's more traditionally how you'd be used to playing as well.
Smash.
Playing at home.
Hey, Anthony.
When you queue up and play with your friends and things like that.
Are you guys watching? That 4th game was so intense.
Sort of the first or second storm. That's what a lot of people.
We're almost about to start the 5th match. Like,
in the sort of competitive format, you might see 50 as you head towards storm number 6.
As we're still calculating the rankings, it's going to be interesting to see the shift up. We do see a little bit of that upset Jesse, got taken out quite early. However, his total rankings, he's got enough of a lead. Where one bad
attention.
Vanny, it is time to take a look at our updated standings.
Alright, here we go.
On top, still, Jesse from the X2 Twins up on 9 points. Wow, look at that. Clearly, Dolph only had 1 point on the scoreboard after the first 3 matches. Gets to match number 4, picks up the victory royale.
That's the leaderboard, guys.
To his name as well. Skyrockets into 2nd place, feeling pretty good about himself. Of course, we moved through there as well. A number of players here, man, is still sitting on 5 points. X2 Twins has
There's
one
a
more
lot
bad
of
game.
Movement that can
really
happen.
Right in his tails there.
Especially for 2nd and 3rd.
Exactly as you said. And from Dolph and Devour, we saw finally the eliminations were paying off. To get the 2 points meant so much in terms of shifting them up the board. So it still shows that it's anybody for that 2nd position, for that 3rd position. But for Jesse, he can't afford any more bad games because that gap is closing.
Jesse was playing it safe and going for the win rather than a limb.
Right now, Vanny, I know you're going to be casting the next match.
Lupo's coming around, guys. Or maybe not. Maybe he's just standing over there.
Still keeping to their true self. So if you are an aggressive player,
there's Lupo, Loser Fruit, Angel Melly, Big Star. My brain's dying. Playing in the Pro-Am, which is in like an hour and a half.
Before you do, we've got a bit of a video to take a look at. Let's see what it is.
Location, Melbourne, Australia. The plan, take 100 for this
unforgettable showdown and launch into a memorable pro-am event. The players, international gamers Dr. Lupo, Volker Ray, Mr. Fresh Asian, Alex Ace, and Lachlan. The prize money a cool $500,000. This is Fortnite Summer Smash at Australian Open 2019, and it all starts now. The famous Margaret Court Arena has been transformed from a tennis heaven to a Fortnite factory. Elite gamers from far and wide have descended on the venue for today's battle. After a grueling day of qualifying, the tournament is down to the best 100 players, and they've got their eyes on the title and their share of the $400,000 main event prize money. A star-studded celebrity pro-am event will follow the solo showdown. Strap in, get set. This is the Fortnite Summer Smash at the Australian Open. Well, what an incredible day it's been so far here at Margaret Court Arena.
A lot of that footage was from the tennis. The audience is the tennis.
From across the world, I'm joined now by Florent. You move back up here, promoted to the big stage. How are you feeling? It's been a good day so far, right? What's been the highlight for you of the games?
Honestly, it's been a variety of things. You've seen these players really step up to the plate, and yeah, speaking of flying across the world, it's been a crazy weekend, but it's been a fun one, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm here in Brisbane.
On display has been my highlight personally. You've seen a lot of North American and European Fortnite, and now for the first time, these players have a chance to prove themselves. I know there's a lot of under 16 players at home that are grinding. A lot of people in this room that one day will cast on main stage as well.
So I think Lupo is
for Australian Fortnite.
He's leaving the casting desk.
Dolph just said, obviously with you, you heard it, right?
I don't know.
And for those of you unsure,
Interview in where they're playing.
The pressure's on. A lot of players in the past, when you talk about competitive games, your first land is an internet cafe or a mate's house, or you build up. There's no building up to this. It doesn't get much bigger than this, and I'm amazed at just how well some of these players are dealing with the pressure here.
That's a great point. This is the event that you separate the goods for the great. Who has the ice in their veins? Who is really able to perform under pressure? Players like Dolph showing up today, and gosh, their first land ever being the largest prize pool tournament in Australian history. Just let that sink in for a little bit. It's unbelievable.
That just shows how fast the times are changing here. That you can go from not having played competitively at a big event before to step into the arena, step into MCA.
Anthony, you're in America. This is in Australia, yeah? Yes, this is in Melbourne.
It would be for me, that's for sure.
Australia.
It's such an amazing opportunity. I just can't wait to see where things go from here, because this is an incredible start.
Of course, this is just the beginning. Epic announced that this is the first event of 2019, that they'll be looking at some competitive format changes compared to the regular game, and we all know what's coming after this.
You should be sitting
we have so
where
many
there's empty
seats
coming.
Siler,
so I'm confused.
Australia gets to kick that off. Something tells me we're going to get a lot of these players competing on that big stage here in a couple of months, and man, I'm so excited to see the likes of the Twins, of a lot of these players contest the meme artist himself showing up here in the World Cup this year.
It's been a pretty exciting day so far, and of course,
you should be to my left, yeah?
Three of the first three. Fourth one falls a little bit short, but look, he's already created such a great base, I suppose, to build the rest of his games from.
And this is so by the way. We all know
I'm not in my seat. Well, there you go.
In duos, their chemistry, their ability to make decisions on the same page is unmatched with their ability to play together every single day. So I can't wait for that duos format. I can't wait to see those two in particular, Mind Freak, Vincent Twiz, a lot of other players in duos playing alongside each other on the big stage.
Yeah, it's going to be super exciting. I think we got some of the Victory Royale replays to take a look at, so we'll throw those up on screen.
You're not meant to be there. That was the seat you bought.
What do we see here? What is this strat where they're just healing?
At this point, really, it's a tough situation, and really, the Jesse of the X2 Twins is just watching these two fight, hearing the sound in the audio and saying, having the last laugh, knowing that he's going to get the easiest win of his life right there. And that just goes to show the intelligence that he has. Hey, he's playing the game by the rules. He's honestly taking advantage and capitalizing on the game format. It's really shown. 2 in a row here. This is the third one he got from Jesse, and finally, Dolph was able to dethrone him.
Yeah,
so you're 2 rows behind.
It was a sort of situation where the other player actually had an advantage, but
Silo is actually there. Don't, I'm nervous.
The game like that, quite used to going for the limb perhaps. And clearly Jesse knows how to play this style. So when we kept talking about, do people change it up? Do they start playing for placing in the same way Jesse does? it can potentially be difficult if the person you're going up against does this all the time.
You're a whole section across.
Honestly, it's
I
not
thought you
as
were next
easy
to
as
me.
it looks. A lot of people might think, oh, he just happens to be the last person to survive. Well, do that 3 times in a row in the biggest tournament Australia has ever seen. That takes consistency, that takes skill. What he's doing well is setting himself up for success. Farming early mats, he's sitting at 2,000 or 3,000 mats at mid-game, at end-game. And his ability to rotate early during the late game before anyone else during those rotating circles is really what's setting him apart and setting himself up for these wins.
I don't know. He's meant to be over that side.
Yeah, you just don't get to the end
But
of the
apparently
game.
that's not his seat.
Out ahead. Look at this. The crowd amping up now with some of our players, some of our influencers who we're going to be singing a little bit later on, play in the Pro-Am.
Sorry, it's just cheesy.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely cheesy. I see you loving it.
He's loving it. Look at this. Having a great time so far, as they should be, But yeah, for guys like Jesse, it's almost like the TV show Preppers, right? Where you're getting ready for the end of the world, except it happens every round.
Honestly, that's the reality behind it. When he plays that consistent, you really think, you wonder, can anyone top him in that first place spot that he's at? I believe only 9 points. I don't think he got any points there.
Yeah, no, he didn't. Obviously, he's not playing for a league, so if you get eliminated early on, there's nothing to work with, right? So he loses a whole match there, still, of course, out on top. The thing to me is interesting to see, 5 points in his second, so still quite a distance away, but one more match like that, and the gap is going to be very, very close.
Listen, I'm going to turn it on you real quick. What is it like to be in the middle of this entire stage? You see Big Star and these guys out here interacting, engaging with these fans.
You should be where those empty seats are.
You see the audience, you see the ambiance. It's really been awesome to see. I want to point out,
but he's not.
Doubles tennis match yesterday, whereas men's 4-3. Just want to put that out there, because there's over one against the all-time tennis.
That was with the children's.
Who is down there? There's people going mental.
You something, right? The best children's tennis racket players in all of Australia. We challenge anyone out there.
Yeah, that's pretty good. For me, I've enjoyed it. This has been great.
You're more at what?
One of the greatest stages we've seen here in Australia. Again, to be as part of the
That's not how the
Australian
map
Open.
showed.
You come on down to Melbourne Park and have some fun and put on a sick event. And it's another thing, again, to be with such an iconic sporting event. I said before, they crown champions here, year on year. History is made, and today we can do it in competitive gaming for the first time with this
You guys want me to keep going and stream the 5th match, the final match?
And honestly, though, we're back to the Jesse conversation topic. He had a great first half. We had a little halftime there. First 3 games back to back to back. It's going to be hard to top that. But if a player like Adolph, for example, who just netted himself 4 points, can consistently
I'm trying to vlog, but I'm not very good at it, guys. You're in Bay. The Bay you're looking at is 207.
I think Jesse is limited to 3 points a map. It's very difficult because you have to come top 10. It takes a lot of work, firstly, to come top 10.
223 to 237.
If someone's going out there playing for a league, there's potential. If they're coming through with 4 or even 5 points in a round, which would be quite incredible. Impossible. This is where I feel like
low-key, this kid behind me is just looking at me like,
warmed up, right? They're used to the crowd now, they're used to the peripherals, all their settings are right, they've had a break, they've had some lunch maybe in the downtime at half time. They're ready to go, and I feel like some of these players who perhaps were less experienced on land, were less experienced with competitive gaming, now they're going to start to find form.
That's a really good point. I think one thing we're going to expect in the second half is a lot more desperation from some players.
If people could see on the stream,
competitions at TwitchCon, at PAX
I was just at the top of the Bay.
And so forth. Games 4 through 6 are when people start coming to the towers a little bit more. They start playing a little bit more aggressive and expect all that type of energy, that type of aggression in the second half.
I'll say the door. He's going to be a creep.
Some of these players like Dolph who are on the brink of that first place finish. They're not content with $50,000 and beyond. They want the first place spot.
They're looking for the 100K, and I don't blame them in perfect verse. Aim for the sky, and you fall slightly short, take 50K home. As a consolation prize, easy peasy.
Yeah, I know, that kid's like, what is happening?
Now it's some pretty sick plays that we see across the day. Talk us through here what you think we're seeing. What were some of the highlights, some of the standouts from you, short of course, Jesse coming through with 3 from 3 to start things off?
Honestly, that one right there, that Jax pulled off. I've been talking about Jax when I was watching the group earlier. He's been really impressing me. Hasn't been able to make it to late stages yet, but again, I had him as a dark horse. His ability to win that fight against Slayer despite having low ground was great to see. And then there's players that are on the brink. A lot of these players like Price.
Zoom out, please. Zoom out. The way it looked on the seating chart, it was like he was right there.
The overall standings are a few players on that brink.
He's like over again. That's weird.
Some of those players that are so close and have the ability to be able to pull it off.
Yeah, for me, there's been a few players who are still so very close, and I think still within reach of making firstly the top 2 or 3, but of course still within reach of coming first. So I want to see how that plays out. And of course people playing for top 20, playing to double their money to go from $1,000 up to 2 just by coming through into the top 20 today. The top 20 is not going to be that high in score because it's difficult to get points.
I want them to start the 5th match, like, hurry up.
Another team, another few people that really impressed me are the Chief Boys. We saw Skyla, we saw Slaya, both alive and making some noise in a few of those games. Another 2 players that are getting some eliminations around the brink and have an opportunity to really explode in the second half. I'm excited to see what they can do. 2 more.
Come on, Lupo, come over here.
In Australia.
Yay.
Well. I'm looking at them Squeeze and Vince to see if they can pop off and go off here in the second half.
Yeah, I just want to see who's going to make a name for himself today. What is that going to look like? Oh,
Lupo!
Lupo himself walking around the grounds.
I had to sweat, I had to sprint, and I had to run to get a wave started here in this audience.
This guy.
Lupo just has to wave the camera at people in the crowd, and he's getting them going absolutely bonkers. You'll love to see it. This audience has been so much fun. I hope this is not the last we see a major event in Australia.
Oh man, Dr. Lupo, too famous for his own good, I think. We have to put him into secret shuttles out when he goes and walks around. A security guard of like 6 or 8 or something like that. They won't even let him through half the time. He'll of course be playing in this afternoon's pro.
That was Lupo.
So he's
Clickbait. I was 10 meters away from Lupo.
1 or 2 wins. I can't remember exactly how many eliminations he has. So yeah, he's playing a little bit fun. It also looks like he has a magic wand right now that he's waving at people and people have to cheer.
What is he recording? Is that his Snapchat? We'll end up seeing it.
How about a selfie? Because we all know how good looking.
oh yeah, you're going to get the selfie, and if he's not taking selfies, he's tweeting out codes or something like that, isn't he? Doing pretty strong, but I don't blame him, to be perfectly honest. And we'll see who he teams up with later in the prize, see how that plays out. Because he's big on the charity, right?
He's huge in charity. The man's donated so much to St. Jude. A big shout out to any Dr. Lupo fans out there that have also donated to St. Jude and helping his charitable causes. Every time he gets those skins at events like PAX West, TwitchCon, and this one, rather than using them to farm clout or to get some retweets, he uses them to donate to charity every single time. So big shout out to that guy, besides his retweet.
But besides that one retweet that's still going forever and ever, it's like this song that doesn't end. Yeah.
TK retweet, the last person
Hey,
retweet.
Dr. Doom, take a picture with Lupo.
Boys and girls, don't really want it. Dr. Lupo, we brought him all the way down from the United States. Again, one of
If
the
there's like a meet and greet later, I'll probably try and get a photo.
Let's take a look at this video.
I'd like to meet some people, but
My name is Dr. Lupo, Benjamin Lupo, and I'm here to cast and play Fortnite. Should be a good time, I'm pretty excited. It's really warm though, but I definitely have the skin for it, for sure. Playing Fortnite at a competitive level is difficult. It's very clear, who the people are that adjust well and who is truly competitive versus those that maybe have a little more casual viewpoint in the game. And I like watching that. I like seeing the top end really show why they're the top end. So for the solo side of things, you have $400,000 on the line, which is an insane amount of money.
Well, he's a big name in competitive gaming, a big name in Fortnite, a big name around the world. I'm glad that we've got both him and you Fallout down here with us this weekend, helping us out, explaining all the Fortnite jargon to everyone watching on home and getting a bit of that expert analysis as well.
I appreciate that. Obviously nothing compared to that man, Dr. Lupo, but it's an honor to be down here as well. So much fun, and it means the absolute world to be involved. Really supporting the growth of Fortnite. And one fun fact on that man, we just saw that in his piece, he is the 3rd most followed Instagram profile in the state of Nebraska. So if you're out there, please help my man Lupo get to #1 in Nebraska. I don't even think Warren Buffett is #1. It's some other person. So let's
I was going to say, I don't even know anyone else from Nebraska to be perfectly
I think you're the only
honest.
person that lives there. Some people
Right.
on the whole top 3 thing.
Right. Maybe if they converted the Instagram followers to dollary dues, maybe that'll work out for him or not. I know he does love that. Look, we're very, very close to getting into match number 5 here at the Fortnite Summer Smash. We are live from Melbourne, Australia, the Australian Open. What a cool place to be. I've had a great time across the last couple of days. We had some really cool opportunities yesterday for me. I think checking out the commentary box in Rod Lave's Arena for me as a gaming commentator to see how the sports pros do it was pretty cool.
It was awesome. Yeah, that's for sure. You talked about it earlier, but I want to start planting some seeds and hyping up the upcoming Pro-Am, because it's going to be unbelievable. If you're from the Australia-New Zealand region, in case maybe you can't forget.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. There's going to be some huge names. A couple AFL football players, both male and female.
Yeah.
Which is great. Bunch of tennis players. Bit curious, my Greek, Australian.
Oh, yeah.
Big fan to watch him. Huge fan, massive fan. Excited to watch him and see what he can do. So the Pro-Am is going to be...
He can stream on his own phone.
This has been such fun gameplay. I can't imagine anything topping this. But I think the Pro-Am is going to do that. We'll go playing a lot of these people.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a little bit of animation a little bit later on the Pro-Am. Some very excited people are really having up for the camera. And talking about having up for the camera, we've got Dr. Lupo once again down in the crowd.
Thanks again for the time, Ben. I appreciate it. We are out in the crowd right now. Look at the mass of people, how excited everybody is. You guys love some Fortnite, right?
Where is he? Oh, he's over there.
Now, while we have a second in between games and stuff's getting set up, everything's getting ready to go. I chose someone right now in the crowd to talk about some Fortnite. And right here we have Charlie, who actually, it's your 13th birthday, you said, yeah?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, my friend. I appreciate you taking some time to talk. Now let's talk about Fortnite, especially competitive Fortnite, because right now we're seeing stuff from people that you don't really see this kind of gameplay in public matches. Do you think you could keep up with some of these guys?
No way.
Oh, you gotta be honest with me, man. None of them are very good, trust me. I mean, we watched Jesse sit and he didn't fight anybody, right? And he ended up getting first 3 times. That's gotta be pretty easy, right?
I don't know.
Now, in Fortnite itself, do you play a lot?
Yeah.
Alrighty, Lupo, I think we're going to drop down with the crowd because we are into match number 5. Casters, let's get into the action!
Thanks very much, Ben. Yes, I haven't cut that one short, Lupo. Unfortunately, we have got the match, or perhaps fortunately, we've got the match because obviously that's what we are all here for. Just having a look. Drops immediately, Vandy. Doesn't seem to be anything too out of the ordinary. Everyone's got a fairly easy scoop across the map.
Get a little bit away from that placement and target into I need as many eliminations as possible. It's not just for the points, it's stuff up somebody else's chances on the leaderboard.
Yeah, it's not only that, it's putting them down, putting you up, as we see an A1 beat starting off the proceedings, starting to stop the elimination like early on. Always going to be a good feeling, a nerve settle up for the early game. I think that's a big key point you made, Danny. Obviously, you need to be looking at players like Jesse, players like Dolphin, sitting up toward the top of the standings. You've got to be thinking, I need to get them out of the gate early and finish well with placement and with good healing so that I can catch up. Because right now, you're fighting from behind.
You have a lucky spread as well. These players, you've got Sentinel first and a couple other players that are too quick for me to see. But it comes down to who wants to loop and get the heck out of there. Turn our attention onto Taylor. He's me.
Oh, thumbs down. Winner of the last game, he's already
She's actually getting a revenge on him.
Yeah. Forwards all. We've got at least Taylor at the moment in a bit of a little bit of a go. Playing to more match play feel on board perhaps. With this early game, so things are a little bit more like that's what the players put a lot of pressure on with that rifle still. Retaining the high ground. It's always good to see. Bunker down, turning up. Right now, it's by one.
Thunder lodging in the bubble. Hockey does have the low ground. His slowdown is not really good either to take on the side. There's not really much he can do. And that's exactly what we see the high ground being really wanted by a lot of players.
I mean, this is not like a concentration or half. There's only so much that you can do. Only so many matches that you're going to have this early in the game. You're going to have the opportunity to just go back and farm some mats. Eventually, the fight, I think, bring it at the end. It's going to be more of a attrition than it goes away.
Taylor actually opting to get out of that fight, so he's realizing that he does need to be doing more this time. Not able to get the elimination. He's going to go find the small match, try and get some more items. Turn our attention onto Roxy and Synergy Osh. Just like that. And just get elimination.
There are a lot of early fights coming out here. We obviously saw Fallout talking about that with Ben on the stage and saying, towards games 4, 5, and 6, obviously we've been now in game 5, we're going to start to see some earlier fights, and I think that is definitely ringing true.
Yeah, they would be like 400 inch. The screen.
Another elimination comes out. Really
Inch.
across the board.
Nah. They're huge. Hey, Darkler. 200 inch. Like, massive.
So back to that 1v1. Pressure onto one of those.
Also the reposition, that's a great use of the skill shot right there. Fortnite trying to reposition them, so very, very good use.
I really like it. I think it's a very good denial kind of a thing. You look at the names on the side, like some people don't like that so much, but I think stick bomb's kind of a nice in between. But it's not going to necessarily take you out of
Laser Beam will be playing in the duos.
it also does serve its purpose.
This is the final solos match.
The effectiveness can be denied a little bit, that's why it's forced to other those two. But definitely, as you said, the ability to be that status denier, it's a great item for that.
Boys and Arwen, at least both aware of where one another are. I'm taking the time to climb up a little bit here.
Yeah, this is the final game.
What's going on, boys? Is he definitely going to have to push in there a bit. Actually, does want to get that elimination.
Is it 5 or 6?
There as well for Arwen, so maybe we might see some tricky stuff out here shortly.
Could be. We've got to see much of it just let the ability to just deny destroy anything around it is great.
Always send that free kick out Arwen. Almost undone there. It's really a game of cat and mouse at this point. He's a wrap around the side. Wonder how much that's Arwen actually does have available to him. He has been replacing those balls quite a lot. Second balls, farming up a little bit towards the start of this little fight. Who's the type of boy who's the one on the front court trying to make this fight happen? Arwen doesn't really seem to want to have much of it. That's another attempt at a wall reset.
More defensive, there was a this fight as well. Not any runners playing very, very carefully. Playing it slow. Really letting give up. It's going to be one tap.
Yeah, Arwen's trying to use that one. He does get a decent catch.
That's going to be open. Trying to cause some havoc here. Immediately going to put on the defense right there.
Grabbing that high ground for visual. Boys, he's got that big ground and Arwen's still behind him, so this is like a chance for Arwen to kind of turn things around. He can be a little bit sneaky, come in here as the third party. He's actually not the score wing. Maybe he just decides to get out. Yeah, they can hear him trying to take off. Boys, Paul's not letting that one happen. He's been Arwen
Wants to get out. He wants to.
Out he goes.
but it's still clean to points. A little bit high and dry. Another player that's trying to deal with him. Absolutely storm with actually jumping over to blue players. Set himself up in quite a nice build there, but there's a ton of players around here in Blue Lake. So definitely be careful on the aggressive back, pushing on through Blue Lake, trying to get some positioning.
Offense well from those players that we have seen time and time again in this game. That is one strategy that we've seen deployed. So if we're not, that really does set back now.
Next down, Jonas has Vince already got them. Those might be players to be top competitors, but so far today they haven't really been able to tip towards the top of that, with the exception of the second game.
Futures is absolutely in his stride now. It's a great one of those good games to really make you start to realize that, hey, I can go up against this man and start to make this happen, make this into a reality. Turning our attention onto Big Heart. Big Heart on the outskirts of Tilted Towers.
Now, no one yet actually having picked up a point out of this game. Having a look across the scoreboard, seeing a lot of players in communication. No one managing to crack that
Tags.
500 impression down the way, but Minnie's there. Willing to sell up. Caught out in the open. Oh, dear. That is a very free kill for Phil. Quite a lot of to lose as well.
Couple of shots. Away that elimination, but also the loop right here. Some players, instead of trying to get the maps themselves, an effective strategy they like to do is farm others players. So if you are low and you do have a good loadout, that is often a strategy that you will see. Some people that are good at the aggression, it's hard to do.
Page A1 beats. up against each other. Individual right now, being on the offensive. Good turtling down there from Kevin. He knows that he's lost control of the high ground.
Those pumps are too lethal, man.
Building high and constantly scanning beats, had that one so well controlled and just took that one peak for there. So he had the whole package. He had building, he had the accuracy, and he didn't hesitate.
That's the second elimination as well for the game for Beats. Grab one more form of points. Taylor and Noodle now going to engage each other. Noodle, a little bit of turn on there for Noodle, trying to figure out what is actually going on. That's not a reasonable amount of shields for players. It's not getting
and then make sure he pushes forward now, avoiding his damage over time from the single bomb. He's still got a lot to cover Noodle, but this is on the ground. This is not his position you want to be. Often you have to be very, very defensive.
Looks like Taylor starting to head off down there. It's fine. Doesn't need to get that elimination. Looks like he's also playing for the placement. Still a lot of action going on at Blue Lake. Nacho on the bottom there. Again, not a bad loadout. 6 minutes. Well, that's really nice. If we do get into a late game situation for him, it's really getting there. It's the real question.
But he's got his level supply well underway. He also does spot hard, so he's constantly playing. He's rotating in, but he's keeping an eye on his flank. He never wants that surprise.
Southern circle here, so a lot of players are going to rotate out of the Blue Lake right now and have a bit of a sticky situation. You can already see the majority of the players actually around Paul and Pete. Themselves in a good position until the tower's not a long rotate for all of those players. Definitely not a bad circle for the majority of the players this day.
A lot of allies because he has to take ours and wanting to reposition now. Even though this is only going to be the third eye of the storm that we see coming on up, it just shows that players, apart from the aggression, they really are starting to put the value on rotating and getting the squad that you want.
Yeah, absolutely. Still waiting for any play to get the points out of this game. And a lot still sitting on two. We've got Ultra, Visual, Alpha, Synergy, Data, all sitting on 2 eliminations. Ranking number 3, Jim's starting to put pressure right now on Slayer. This time is the one putting some damage in Slayer. We have seen that'll be quite a few eliminations throughout the day today. His placements haven't quite been following suit. Maybe this is the game. We're expecting to see Chiefs do well. So far it hasn't been the case, but there's still this game and the next to go. There's anybody's chance to make it through that top place.
Slayer played that one very, very well. This is denying Gensho that nice rotate in. It's a smile, he's late, he's going to do a little bit of damage, and then worse, all the outskirt areas are already going to be taken. So that's what you want to do. You want to use that high ground advantage, bully them in, and then make sure that you yourself manage to get into the spot.
Jack's another player that we've heard a lot about.
All out favourite and the champion.
Yeah, I haven't seen him so much yet. I think toward the end of every single day. He's running there. He's able to get the
Just struggle in the lane. Just struggles with those final couple of rotations. But in Jax, I mean, it's going to be live and learn. It's just how well you can adapt.
Look at Twins on this big long rotation. Seems like an early rotation out there as well. Right ahead of the pack. It's definitely something that you want to be seeing, especially if you are a mind-free fan. Was performing well so far today, but yet to actually pick up the victory royale. What everyone's looking for. Feel under a little bit of pressure here. A lot of players around him. Again, we've spoken so often about how if you start to be put under pressure by one player, you want to know everyone else is going to get involved as well. Everyone wants to come down to the nation. The stick bomb as well. Forcing him out of position. This is not good for Phil at all.
Phil is under a lot of fire. Phil has actually been eliminated 3 players. He's eliminated. Right now, he's reinforcing this area and spotting the contested. It's going to be 24 seconds and transform troops.
Yeah, Buffalo a little bit unlucky in the last game. Got a pretty poor position based on the storm. And I think it's taken down by the storm actually itself toward the late stages. So we're going to see him have a good performance. Basically, picking up into the top 4, top 5. That's where all the points are. Another opportunity for him to work out. Not too bad, not the best, but it's not too bad.
enough eliminations to get at least 1 point under his belt.
Gotta use the jump pad, dude.
It's going to come down to now his placement.
Down the scoreboard there, you guys can see who's picking up the eliminations. Kojo, Stephanie, one thing you mentioned earlier, man. Sitting on 2. A divisional right now has picked up a 4th elimination. He's leading the pack right now, but Seth picks up this 3rd. This trail just in 2nd place. This particular match so far. So point for Seth at least. Now all the solos. Another one big part goes down.
As you said, they come very well. He really values that high ground, so he went it uncontested. That's a huge rotation. Hopefully he can set up with that. Harvey, he's also just spotting. This is where you really want to start marking players, starting to figure out what are the next moves, starting to think ahead. Where am I going to go? Who's taking what space?
Yeah, the legendary heavy sun rifle as well. Such a scary weapon to be going up against. You don't want to be keeping your head out of your 1x1 when there's one of those on the field, because basically you just get air taken off and then you're out again.
Pretty much so. A couple of players here just sharing the compound. It's interesting to see what contest. He's another player.
You're not in a bad spot here. Speaking of the materials, about 1,500. I guess you might ideally want to be maybe 500 or so more, but at the end of the day, it's not he is in a very precarious position.
Crazy Jason, I don't think I would have won. There's some amazing players.
The players looking at this really in the middle of nowhere. A lot of players that taking some shots at it and putting him under pressure, so it's not easy rotation in here for him. Hasn't picked up any eliminations in this game either, so no points for him just yet.
There's not a lot of cover. If you have a look at where he's holding, there's not a lot of cover. You can see already even if Jocelyn was in the position, he was really hard to give you great advantage just due to the terrain, due to the geography.
It's going to be very interesting to see where the next couple of circles do end up there, because look at all the high ground around where everyone is situated. If it starts, toward the middle of the lake, it's up towards my tracks, then everyone's going to have to start building up good news for Taylor, but definitely great news for Harvey to get himself in the second elimination. Becomes a nice win there as well. Minions, shields, exactly what we want, heading into the late game.
Oh, my legs are going numb.
Coming in on the map, you guys can't see right now, still very, very far away toward the storm. Slider seems to have got the heck out of there. As you can see, start to build up toward the middle part of the screen. He's actually managed to get some high ground, and I thought he was in a poor position, but in fact now, he's managed to find himself, he's managed to swindle himself into a really good spot.
Bobby will have to move them. Everything else but Santa Revolution will have to come in and Scala as well. Already started taking his plane, and now turning his attention up. And it's in 3 eliminations. Why not? No one else is contesting. So understand, and this is what I like to see. He's taking a couple shots, and it's still punching his game.
There's those routines, the head resets coming out, trying to get the transparency, trying to look for see what's going on. He only just rotated into this position, so doesn't really know exactly what's going on all around his Scala. Having a bit of information there for the moment. You can see again, he keeps going with those head resets, trying to look through the walls. Now suddenly a bit of a better game just to have him just playing out in his different position.
I just think that he's managed to make that. And it's still going to get in here, but he is still here. So all of these players are soon going to be forced. That storm is going to streak, and this is where we're going to see the most eliminations start happening.
Exactly, so the players will play at the other for the majority of these is not on the high ground. Well, on the high ground, you'd love to be up there. Back to switch, but it's going up. You're seeing shields fall at the moment. Lots of players following out, supporting their tanks up as well. Jesse high, that's spoken too much about him this game. You've got to remember, 3 wins for 3 in the first 3 games for him. Maybe you can make the ball here, but if you up to the last, but don't pick it up. Jesse still on the standing. Right not really going to be so great, nor is the heavy rifle. So it's funny to this missing game back close range quite. Again, get a decent pump shot in there as well.
Bumping elbows. A lot of these players, they're shooting some rebounds, and that really comes down to how much of it is yours. As you said, are you able to break through it? Are you going to have to waste time? It really comes down to 30 seconds going to really count.
It's shy. He's got absolutely no. Just flying on through. He's managed to get through a very reasonable spot. He's just bundling out. He's got no shield. He's got no baggage. He doesn't have a mid to kill. This time. Safety and with a lot of pretty good position right now. He's got another game for himself.
Players are so far beneath him. He does, however,
Just the two eliminations there for Bojo. Love to get one more to the point of making some more rotations starting to happen. Circle number 6, right? We're going to start moving the Rickers. Take down the 20. It's okay. That's the founders. Unfortunately, no shield, but it's made. That's helping all the shields. That's a big one. Harvey going down to himself. That's unfortunate. Owen actually can take a couple of eliminations very quickly. Bojo's also found his third onto knocked down, but he's going to be okay. No report damage for him there. Coming back up straight away. Has no shield on the line. Absolutely right on the back. Not the end as well. Just with some fair outfield, but definitely something to consider. Puts the position now on the high ground. But he is being contested forward. 6-round drop in second as well. Everything's starting to come into effect now. Every single player really being put under pressure. 6 eliminations down for Skylar. He's really skyrocketed up the leaderboard.
Destroyed him. He's only got 3 guns. He's stuck.